Today, we will learn applications of decimals. We use decimal numbers in many situations in our daily life. If you observe carefully, you can see that we use decimal numbers in almost each and every situation. For example, marks obtained by students in examinations are expressed in decimal numbers. To represent temperatures, decimal numbers are used. In racing competitions, time taken by participants to complete the race is expressed in decimal numbers. Similarly, in many situations, decimal numbers are used. In this video, let's see some interesting applications of decimal numbers. We will first understand why the use of decimal numbers is important. Suppose there is 2/5 liters of water in a bottle and 3/4 liters of water in another bottle. Which bottle contains more water? We need to compare the fractions here, which is not easy. But if we say that one bottle has 0.4 liters of water and the other has 0.75 liters of water, then these can be compared very easily and we can say that the second bottle has more water. Now, you must have understood that it is very easy to compare quantities with the help of decimal numbers. Decimal numbers are not only useful in comparing quantities, but also in expressing quantities more precisely. For example, here, the weight of a watermelon is expressed in two ways. As you can see, the weight of the watermelon is expressed more accurately as 2.250 kilograms as compared to 2 kilograms. Now let's look at the use of decimal numbers in some examples. Mohit planted a tree near his house. He wanted to find out how much a tree grows in 1 year. So he measured the height of the tree on the first day of the year, which is 1.48 meters. Throughout the year, he took great care of the tree. As time passed, the tree also grew tall. On the last day of the year, he found that the height of the tree had increased by 2.13 meters. If he wants to find the height of the tree, then how will he do it? Pause the video and try to solve it. If Mohit wants to find the height of the tree, then he has to add the height of the tree on the first day of the year to the increase in the height. That means height of the tree equals 1.48 meters plus 2.13 meters. To find the answer to this, we will write the decimal numbers one below the other so that the digits in similar places fall in the same column. Then, we will add them the same way as we add whole numbers. And we will keep the decimal point in the decimal point column. Therefore, the height of the tree will be obtained as 3.61 meters. That is, the height of the tree at the end of the year will be 3.61 meters. Let's look at another example. Manju goes for a walk around a circular path every morning. One day, she made 2 rounds of the circular path. She completed the first round by walking and the second round by running. The first round, if she takes 15.6 minutes, and the second round takes her 4.9 minutes, lesser than the first round, then find out the total time she took to complete both rounds. We need to find out the total time taken by Manju to complete both rounds. To do this, we have to add the time taken for completing both rounds. It is given in the example that she took 15.6 minutes to complete the first round. To complete the second round, she took 4.9 minutes less than 15.6 minutes. Therefore, to find out the time taken for completing the second round, we have to subtract 4.9 from 15.6. Can you think of how we do this? Think for a while. You got it right. First, we write the decimal numbers one below the other so that the digits at similar places fall in the same column. Then, we subtract them the same way as we subtract whole numbers. And we keep the decimal point in the decimal point column. By doing this, we get the time taken by her to complete the second round as 10.7 minutes. Now, we will find out the total time taken by Manju to complete both rounds by adding these two times. To do so, we again write both the decimal numbers one below the other so that the digits at the similar places fall in the same column. Then, we add them from the right side in the same way as we add whole numbers. And in the result, we place the decimal point in the decimal column. Thus, the answer we get will be 26.3 minutes. That means Manju took 26.3 minutes for completing 2 rounds. Today, we have learnt applications of decimals. In the next video, we will understand it better with some examples. Today, we will see examples related to applications of decimals. There is a tank here which contains 12 liters and 234 milliliters of water. If 1000 milliliters equals 1 liter, then how will we express 12 liters 234 milliliters in liters? Here, 12 liters 234 milliliters is equal to 12 liters plus 234 milliliters. Since 1000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter, 1 milliliter is equal to 1 by 1000 liters, that is 0.001 liters. Similarly, 234 milliliters is equal to 234 divided by 1000, which is 0.234 liters. Therefore, 12 liters 234 milliliters is equal to 12 liters plus 0.234 liters, that is 12.234 liters. Thus, we say that the tank contains 12.234 liters of water. Next example. There was a funny shopkeeper. Ranjit purchased a book from him. The shopkeeper quoted the price of the book as 5,550 paise. How much money should Ranjit give the shopkeeper? To find out the amount Ranjit has to give the shopkeeper, we need to express 5,550 paise in rupees. We can write 5,550 paise equals 5,500 paise plus 50 paise. Since 100 paise equals 1 rupee, therefore 5,500 paise equals 55 rupees. Since 1 paisa equals 1 by 100, that is 0.01, so 50 paisa equals 50 by 100, that is 0.5. Therefore, 5,550 paise equals 55 plus 0.50, that is 55.50. So Ranjit should give 55.50 to the shopkeeper. Today, we have seen examples related to applications of decimals. In the next video, we will clear some misconceptions related to it. Today, we will look at misconceptions related to application of decimals. Misconception 1. Ankita is reading a book. She reads one part of the book in 4 hours and 24 minutes and reads the remaining part in 2 hours and 36 minutes. How much time did she take to read the complete book? Sometimes, while representing the time in decimal numbers, hours are written before the decimal point and minutes are written after the decimal point. So 4 hours and 24 minutes is represented in decimal form as 4.24 hours and 2 hours and 36 minutes is represented as 2.36 hours. Then, by adding these two, 6.60 hours is obtained as the result. But this is a misunderstanding because this is not the correct way to represent time in decimals. Let's learn the correct method. As you know, 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hours. Therefore, 24 minutes equals 24 by 60 hours equals 0.4 hours. 4 hours and 24 minutes equals 4 plus 0.4 hours equals 4.4 hours. Similarly, 36 minutes equals to 36 by 60 hours equals 0.6 hours, and 2 hours 36 minutes equals 2 plus 0.6 hours equals to 2.6 hours. Total time taken to read the complete book is equal to 4.4 hours plus 2.6 hours, which is equal to 7 hours. Misconception 2. Yash travels 2.7 kilometers by auto and the remaining 350 meters by foot while going to school from his house. Can you find out the distance he has to travel from his home to school? While performing mathematical operations with numbers having different units, sometimes students make a common mistake. They simply ignore the units and perform the operation on the numbers. The sum of 2.7 and 350 is found out as 352.7 kilometers, which is incorrect. The correct way to do this is that while performing any mathematical operation, it is important to take care of the units. Here one number is given in kilometers and the other in meters. In such cases, first we need to make the units equal. We need to find the distance in kilometers. So, we will convert 350 meters into kilometers. 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometers. Therefore, 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometers, which is 0.001 kilometers. Therefore, 350 meters equals 350 by 1000, which is equal to 0.350 kilometers. Thus, the total distance is equal to 2.7 kilometers plus 0.350 kilometers, which is equal to 3.050 kilometers. We can write this as 3.05 kilometers by removing the 0 from the right side of the decimal number. The correct answer is option 2. Misconception 3. Suyog purchased 250 grams of cashew, 500 grams of almonds, and 750 grams of sugar. He kept them in his empty bag. Find out how many kilograms of weight is there in the bag. Sometimes, students don't read the question properly. Due to this, they give incorrect answers. Some students add weights 250, 500, and 750 to obtain the result as 1500 and choose the option as answer 1. In this question, it is asked to find the sum of 250 grams, 500 grams, and 750 grams. The result is asked to be expressed in kilograms. The sum of these numbers is 1500 grams. You must be knowing that 1000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kilograms. That means 1 gram is equal to 0.001 kilograms. Now 1500 grams equals 1000 grams plus 500 grams. 1000 grams equals 1 kilogram. Similarly, 500 grams equals 500 by 1000 equals 0.5 kilograms. Therefore, 1500 grams equals to 1.5 kilograms. The correct answer is option 2. Today, we have seen misconceptions related to the applications of decimals.